Hey guys, 2384 Aviation here, and today I'm bringing you guys yet another video. Now today's video is a little bit more special than what we usually have. You know how I usually might do a review or an unboxing? Well, today I'm going to be doing 6 unboxings. So what that means is I'm not going to read out like usual description of the model, like, you know, livery, aircraft type, line number, engines, delivery date, cruising speed and range, seating. I'm just going to be talking about my view on the model. So what that means is we're going to unbox our first model here. So the first model, okay, and we're going to go from smallest to largest. One of these aircraft is a new release, and the 3 last aircraft, also the 3 largest aircraft I'm going to show last, are going to probably be big jaw droppers. So here's the first aircraft that's newest to our collection. It is the Ukraine International 737-800. So this model here is actually not mine. In fact, actually the top 3 models I'm going to show first are my brother's. So this is his Ukraine International 737-800. He is so gladly letting us open these models today.
Hi guys.
Okay. So let's get into the model. I'm going to put the box to the side, and we're going to discuss this model. A very beautiful aircraft. The 737-800 is a very nice aircraft. As you guys know, it doesn't want to focus. Hold on a minute. Make it. There we go. So as you guys know, I do currently have in my collection, I think 3 or how many? 3 or 4 737.
I think we got like 4.
Hold on.
But
Yeah,
this
we
is the
know.
4th one, I think.
No, this is the 6th one actually, because we have Vision. Yeah. So this aircraft here, the 737-800, this is my first rodeo with the 737 family aircraft. Very beautiful aircraft, though. I really want to see if Gemini Jets can release a 767 or a 777 with the Ukraine International livery. Again, this is a very beautiful aircraft. So this aircraft has rolling landing gear, which is a really big plus. The only downside is the wings are plastic. And the tail is plastic, as you guys know, with the newer 737s. So let me think here. The aircraft we have here in question is going to be used for the Rome and Russian airport. So we're going to put that to the side right there. And we're going to get our next model, which is also my brother's model. Again, the next 2, this one and the other one, are my brother's models. This is the Norwegian 737 MAX 8. This aircraft here, again, is every single one we got here is new, and they're really great aircraft. The Norwegian 737 MAX 8 is a very beautiful, and it's a very modest aircraft. Again, this isn't my first rodeo with the 737s. In fact, as you can tell by this unboxing, this is now the second 737. So let's dive into this model. Again, this is a very beautiful model made by Gemini Jets of the Norwegian low-cost carrier. This aircraft here is going to be used for several airports on several routes. But first, let's discuss the model. So again, this is actually different. These parts are not plastic. I think these are actually metal parts. The landing gear does roll, and it does kind of have the 787 looking style of the engines. I don't know what you call those, though. It's kind of like spikes. But anyways, this aircraft will be put on routes to, again, Rome. It will be put on a route to the Russian airport pretty soon. And it will also maybe put on a route to the Oakland Metropolitan International Airport, which I'm currently trying to set up. And with the Oakland Metropolitan, it's going to do a via route from New York JFK. So, again, very beautiful model. I really love the livery on this aircraft. And, so first of all, the Ukraine we got for $29, but now I could set you back around $60. And the Norwegian we got for $55.
Yep.
The Norwegian's probably going to set you back around $70. Most of these aircraft, we got a really good bargain on these. Because, again, we bought these, like, pretty, like, fast, like, once they were posted. Next aircraft we have here, this is a very new release. So this aircraft here is, again, this is a 2018 aircraft. This is probably one of the nicest aircraft we're going to have. This is the Icelandair 757-200 80th anniversary livery. A phenomenal aircraft here. With this 757-200, hold on a minute. Packaging is new, so it's really... Why is it so difficult to open this model? There you go. Okay, so let's take the plastic out. Put the model there. And we're going to put the box away. So this model we got for... How much?
I got it for exactly 30, and if you want to get the same exact model, right now as I'm looking, there is one on bid for 25. 16 people are bidding on that model, which is a lot. And it ends in only 2 days. And we also got the cheapest buy it now for this model is $40 with $5 of shipping.
Okay, so basically what it kind of sounds like is everybody is wanting to get this model as fast as they can, and I cannot blame them. This aircraft here, let's review. This has rolling landing gear, which is a big plus to the 757. I've not really seen a 757 yet with rolling landing gear. This is my first. Okay, let's try to make the camera focus again, and there we go. So this aircraft here is equipped with Rolls-Royce engines. I can tell by what the engines look like. Again, rolling landing gear, and it's just a gorgeous livery. I can see why so many people want to get this model. It's just absolutely phenomenal. A very beautiful aircraft made by Gemini Jets, and a very beautiful livery for Icelandair. This aircraft here will be going on routes to Miami, San Francisco, and Rome. So let's put that aircraft right there. And we're going to open up my 3 aircraft. So remember, nobody really guessed on it, but let me just review. Okay, so the models were Russian. They both had 4 engines. They were both quad jets. They were both made by Aleutian. And one of them is a Russian carrier, and the other one is a carrier from the Caribbean. So this is the Russian carrier, and this is the Aeroflot Il86. Now this aircraft here, I wanted this aircraft with all my heart because this was going to be used for so many of the airport updates. This is going to currently be used for Miami, and it's going to be used for Rome, and it's also going to be used for the Russian airport. I think, I'm still trying to set up. It's either going to be Moscow, Domodedovo, Sheremetyevo, butchering that name, I'm pretty sure, and Vnukovo, I think that is. So, let's get into it. So this model here, the lowest price I've seen for this model is a total, this is a big one. I actually bought this aircraft and the other aircraft in a bundle, and that bundle was expensive, like $120 expensive, but at the same time, it was a bargain and a bundle. Now, this aircraft here, I have my brother looking up the prices of the aircraft, so what's the cheapest price for the Il86 for Aeroflot?
So right now I'm looking, and I don't see much right now. I see one $109 from Hong Kong, but other than that, it's
right?
all Aero Classics. There's
Yeah.
one that's $79 for Phoenix. So yeah.
Yeah. This is a really rare model. Very beautiful one, too. The Il86 is sadly being, well, phased out by everybody. But luckily for the Russian airport, the exact year is going to be for the Russian airport 2000 and... I'm going to say 2003 and 2008. Because that's when most of these airlines sadly either collapsed or they sadly just retired their fleets. So the Aeroflot aircraft has rolling landing gear, which is a big plus. The only downside is that they do have some silver paint on them. And also, well, that's it. A very beautiful model made by Gemini Jets. And I'm actually seeing if I can get 2 more Il86s. One of them is going to be for the airline that ceased operations out of Armenia, which is known as Armenian Airlines, which is turned into Armavia, which then ceased operations in like 2010s. And I'm also going to get the there's a Chinese Il86. I can't remember it's like China XINJ something. Airlines. I'm butchering that name, and I'm probably gonna get comments for that. So the Aeroflot Il86, a very beautiful model again, and I will be seeing if I can get 2 more Il86s. So again, that's the one I need to get. Here, hold on, let me get this on my brother's phone. This is the Armenian one I might be getting. A very beautiful one too. I actually lost a bid in that aircraft, and because I lost a bid in that aircraft, you guys remember Pulikov, that's why I got this one, because I lost a bid in Armenia. So again, Il-86 rolling landing gear, beautiful aircraft, and it's by Aeroflot. So again, it's also going to have the routes to Miami, Russian airport, and Rome. Now on to our next aircraft made by Ilyushin. That's a quad jet from the Soviet Union. Actually, this is now really considered made in Russia, even though, well, it was also made in the Soviet Union and then Russia. So, this aircraft here, again, is from the Caribbean. And if you think about it, there's only really one airline that I know of that operates this aircraft out of the Caribbean. We have the brand new, also, this is not an Il-86. No, this is a little bit of an upgrade. This is the Il-96300 by Cubana. Now, this aircraft here, I would like to say, is what I would call the Cuban Russian aircraft. The reason why I'm calling it that now is because, well, basically it's a Russian aircraft. It's Cuban. I'm calling it my mini communist. That's gonna get so many bad, comments if I call it my little communist. But, here we're gonna put him to the side. We're gonna get the box. I'm gonna put it over here. So, let's get little communist. That's so mean. I don't know why I'm calling it that. Okay, so, enough of the funny humor. This aircraft here is the only Il-96 Gemini Jets is made, and I gotta say, good choice, Gemini Jets. The only downside, because it's the only one Gemini Jets has ever made, is that this aircraft is really rare to find. Now, let's see here. This aircraft has rolling landing gear, and of course, it's a beautiful model. It's like the Il-86's little brother, even though this aircraft is a little bit bigger than the Il-86. I don't know. I keep getting confused with the names of the aircraft because there's numbers and such. But whatever. So, again, very beautiful aircraft. I do recommend you getting this aircraft. So, for the Cubana, do we have a price for this model?
For Gemini Jets, there is none right now. On eBay is where I'm looking at.
If you buy from Phoenix or Aero Classics, it's in the previous Aeroflot livery. Yeah. It's gray. And how much is that? What's the lowest price?
So there's a Phoenix Cubana Il86, and it is $100.
Damn.
And there's another one here.
Okay.
That is $60.
All right.
Which is not too bad. There's
also not too bad. Again.
There's also an Aeroflot Il86 for $170.
Alright, we do not need Aeroflot. We've already discussed him with the Il-86. Alright, so that's basically it for those aircraft. And now, the moment I have been wanting to, release this aircraft for, drumroll please, this aircraft here is not in a Gemini Jets branded box. It's also a really old aircraft. That's why it's also not branded by Gemini Jets. But trust me, this is a Gemini Jet. I've done extensive research on this model. Now, this is a quad jet. It is my newest Boeing 747-400. And this is also my newest Atlas Air aircraft. This is the Atlas Air 747-400. Now, again, this is not a Gemini Jets branded box, but it is Atlas Air branded, so it is actually pretty cool. So, again, every single thing we have is 1/400, so yay. So let's open up the aircraft. I'm going to open it up in my lap because it's so big and, I don't want to... Oh, no. Whatever. I'm going to put this to the side because everything's flying away. So let's look at this aircraft. Again, this is another beautiful aircraft made by Gemini Jets. I've done extensive research, researched the registration. The wing is the same thing from Gemini Jets, and the fact that this is not rolling landing gear. This is the only one of the 6 aircraft that doesn't have rolling landing gear. Again, very beautiful model, and let's discuss... Oh yeah, I forgot to discuss routes for Cubana. So real quick, Cubana will go to Rome. It will go to maybe sometimes Miami, but most importantly, it will go to the Russian airport. So back to Atlas Air. This aircraft here, again, doesn't have rolling landing gear, but it's a phenomenal aircraft. I love the Atlas Air, and I'm just hoping I can get some more Atlas Air aircraft in my collection. So we're going to put him in the back. Well, actually, let me explain the routes for this bad boy here. So, actually, do we have a price for that aircraft?
There is no price anywhere on eBay to be found. You could maybe go to a different site and find it, but there's the gold livery.
The gold, like the golden 747, just 400, not the freighter variant, right?
Yeah, it's a lot, and then there's the Dash 8. And that's
a lot's very descriptive.
Yeah, but
okay.
Yeah, they're usually from the United Kingdom and
Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let me explain the route real quick for this aircraft. So, actually, I bought the Cubana Aeroflot in a bundle. Remember, 120. And the Atlas Air, I got that for $69. I was able to bargain it out of $79. So, I saved $10, and that $10 went into buying the Cubana and Aeroflot. And the routes for the Atlas Air are Anchorage, San Francisco, CVG, which is Cincinnati, Kentucky Northern International Airport, Miami, Rome, and the Russian airport very rarely. So that's going to do it for today. We've just opened up 6 aircraft. I'm looking at the collection here, and I'm just saying I'm really happy that we have the 2 Russians, the Icelandair, the Norwegian, the Ukraine, and of course, the Atlas Air 747-400. Please comment down below if you have one of these, either if you have one of these aircraft, if you want to set up a route, or just comment down below how the video went. Anyway, guys, also make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I also want to thank you guys because we finally have over 50 subscribers, and that is really great. And yeah, my brother wants to say a few words before we go, so go ahead.
So guys, if you guys subscribe, comment down below that you guys subscribed, and we will comment down below saying thanks.
We might subscribe to your channel, right?
Yes.
Alright. We'll do a shoutouts video pretty soon. Once we get to like, I don't know, 55 or whatever, we'll do a shoutouts video. If you want a shout out, just comment down below. We'll do a shoutouts video at 55 subscribers. Or if I get a little bit too lazy, we'll do a shoutouts video at 75. Or when we reach 100 subscribers, which I'm pretty sure will be pretty soon, we'll be doing, again, an unboxings and reviews and shoutouts. So, separate reviews will be on all of these aircraft pretty soon once I'm able to get the reviews in. So right now, you're just watching the unboxing anyway, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Again, if you have the aircraft, want a route, or just comment down below how the video went. Anyway, guys, I'm 2384 Aviation, and I shall see you in the next video.